I think it's safe to say that what you're experiencing here tonight, in the likes of Shofar and little Willie G and these young men that are up here this evening, is living proof that God is able to turn a life around. With all my heart, I believe that here in this audience and in the surrounding community, there's people that are listening to what we're doing here this evening. But I believe that there's miracles in the midst, amen, of our communities here amongst us today. You might be sitting next to someone that needs a miracle in their life tonight. And so I think it's imperative that we really express that with God, all things are possible. You know, I grew up in a generation that said that opportunity never knocks twice. And I lived like that. I lived for the moment, you know, and I tried to fill this longing and this emptiness in my heart with success. And when success couldn't fill the longing of my heart, that's when I began to dabble with immorality, and then with alcohol, and then drugs. And eventually I became an embarrassment to my family, to my friends, my business associates, my bandmates. We're always searching and never able to come to the knowledge of the truth, the Apostle Paul says. I believe with all my heart that when God created us, He created us intentionally to be miserable without Him. That's to say that He did it on purpose. He made absolutely sure that nothing or no one could take His rightful place in our hearts and our lives. And try, if we will, to fill that place that rightfully belongs to God with what the world offers. God never designed those things. He never created those things to fulfill or satisfy. Only Jesus can satisfy the longing of your heart. And if you're listening and you're probably, you know, everybody struggles with doubt. Everybody struggles with doubt. Jesus encountered a man who brought his son to Him, and he says, please do something for my son. He fits overtake him. He's epileptic, and he throws himself in the fire, and the demons are trying to destroy him. I brought him to your disciples, and they couldn't do anything for him. And Jesus said, all things are possible to him that believes. And the man responded, he said, Lord, I believe, help my unbelief. Amen. And so there may be people here tonight listening like that. You believe, but there's still a struggle trying to come to that place where you're ready to submit and commit to this new life. Listen, the best advice I can give you is taste and see that the Lord is good. You'll never know what we're talking about. You'll never know the joy that fills our hearts, the passion that provokes us and your pastor to put on an event like this. Amen. Just to reach you. You'll never know unless you're willing tonight to taste and see that the Lord is good. Amen. I was so blind, I thought that God would never listen to somebody like me. I would tell my friends, you don't know what I'm like. You don't know what I've done. God could never forgive somebody like me. And I had a young man respond. He said, you know what, Willie? He says, I believe that, and I believed that once, and I felt like that once, till I discovered that at my worst is when Jesus loved me the most. You found me, and at my At my worst, you try to tell me that the best thing I could do would be to give my life to you. At my worst, you love me, and now I love you too. So tell me, how could you love me, Jesus? How did you know my name? Why did you save me, Jesus? Oh, I'll never know how you love me so, and I'll never see what you saw in me. So tell me, how could you love me, Jesus? How did you know my name? Why did you save me, Jesus? Oh, I'll never know how you love me so, and I'll never see what you saw in me. It's beyond me, my words. What you could see in me. Nevertheless, I keep falling in love with you over and over and over and over and over again. You get sweeter as the days go by. Oh, what a love, what a love, what a love, what a love. Jesus was already won. When Jesus was, He washed my sins away.
Willie already shared. You got me, brother? You got me? Willie already shared what I was going to share. But what I wanted to do, I wanted to emulate to you what happened on May 17, 1975. To you, it may be just another day. But to me, I went to a concert just like this. I was full of sorrow, I was full of shame, and I was full of regret. I was living a life that's uncontrollable. Today, now we know that depression is the #1 problem in the United States. Severe depression. We know that already. Statistically, the CDC, they said that depression is hitting an all-time high in our youth. They're depressed, oppressed. Some say it's brain chemistry. Others say it's hormones. Others say it's environment. But I venture to say that life has